Hey YouTube, Sully, Tim, Small Water Fishing and Survival. We're going to do an MRE review today, and out of miscommunication on my part, we both bought Lithuanian MRE. But luckily, we did buy different menu options. So, if I remember correctly, I have beef and vegetable.
I don't remember what I got, but it's number 5. You can see that.
And mine's number 10. So we both got these off eBay. So we're going to open these up and we're going to see what they are. We're going to check them out, probably cook it up and eat it. So we'll pan down and start. Got my Bushcraft Black today. So we'll let Tim go first. Very thin packaging, like you can see the light through it, but
So I'm going to start off with talking about this little guy. It is a tray for food heating. In other words, it's the stove because you're supposed to use...
Oh, there is something in it.
Yeah. You're supposed to use these little tabs, which are like your wet fire, to cook and heat up your entrees.
A little bit.
So as you can see, it's just a flat piece of aluminum, very bendable. And it looks like I'm supposed to fold the sides down here, like so, and up. Again, I'm just going by the picture that's on the packaging for it. We kind of got something a little like that.
I got the same thing.
Let's finish going through everything first, though. Let's see what else. In the same package as the wet fire tablet looking things, I've got a spoon, which is a very cheap plastic spoon. A zip tie. I'm not entirely sure why. Probably for the trash at the end. A full box of stick matches, which is nice because no one likes those cardboard ones. And it says refreshing towel, lemon scented. That's nice to have. And I've got almonds in mine. 4 pretty hefty crackers or biscuits. Then I've got another bag here that says chocolate on this. I'm not 100% positive, but I think that that's jelly. And I've got I don't know what this is. Oh, wait a minute. We happen to have English instructions.
I've got almost identical sides, so instead of almonds, I got hazelnuts. But everything else right now is identical.
I think this is a juice packet. Ooh, instant coffee. And I think this is just a sugar packet.
Lithuanian instructions. There is some English on there, but not a whole lot. So that's not going to be very useful to us.
Yeah, this is just a sugar packet. And then I've got the large box here. There's no writing on the outside.
Yeah, lemon instant drink.
Mm-hmm. And here, I've got a large packet of whatever my main entree was. Some more stuff in here. Oh, and a bag to heat it up just like in a US MRE with picture instructions. So that's going to be helpful. This one.
It's 100 grams, or yeah, 240 grams of weight. That's pretty hefty. These Lithuanians know how to eat. And we're back.
All right, let's do the entrees.
Okay.
Let's get them started. So,
we had to go get water.
on our packaging here, there is English and Lithuanian instructions. I'll pull that up close so you guys can see it. Alright. First step is to open top of sleeve, open sleeve at top arrow, insert sealed meal container into sleeve. So, I'll tear it open. That didn't tear very well.
Neither did mine.
And I think I gotta pull out the knife. Yep, I'm good. Okay.
So as of right now, it's kind of like an American MRE.
There is a heater in here for you guys to see. Very large cloth packet. So we'll insert the food entree. Okay. Then it says add 6 milliliters of water to sleeve. There's also a fill to line only.
Yeah.
So we'll pull that out. Fill to that line. Okay.
That
Then it
literally
says,
does not take much.
Fold sleeve over meal. Okay, so now I just gotta fold it. And there's also this little,
I think I put mine in
like,
backwards.
sticker thing.
Is the heater supposed to be on top or bottom?
I don't know.
Bottom.
I
I
think
think it goes on bottom. So before this fully
too late
heats
now,
up,
but
switch sides.
oh, you know what?
There. All right. So there's a
Unlike an American MRE, it has a little tab that holds it closed for you. That's helpful because if you've ever eaten an American MRE, it's kind of hard to figure out how to set it right so that it will. His is boiling. Oh, I think mine's starting to do something too. It's vibrating. Set mine down.
steam.
So while that's doing its thing, I'm going to attempt to make some of this here coffee.
I'm going to move mine over. Hold on. I got to move that back up. Hold on. And coffee.
Okay. So now that the food's going, his is steaming and boiling. Holy cow. Mine's starting to do the same. Alright. I'm going to get my coffee packet, which... Where did I set that down at?
This one. That one.
Yep. The instant coffee.
So, instant coffee. Is that upside down? No. It's just not in English. Okay.
Yeah, and the instructions are almost useless. So I'm going to
Cup.
take my cup. You know what? I'm going to use this cup.
Make sure it's clean.
Meh. Clean enough. Alright, I'm going to open up my tabs here.
How many? One?
Hopefully we don't light the workbench on fire. I'm going to try one and see what happens. So we'll set that right on the stove.
That kind of smells like fish.
Going to add some water. I don't know how much we're just going to add. Oh, that looks good to me. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll get our tab going and use the matches that they gave us. Light nice. See if this tab light's nice. Tab is not lighting nice. Oh, the tab is lit. Oh wow, that is producing quite a bit of heat too. So set our bowl, our pot, right over top of it. And we'll see how long that takes to boil. Yeah.
I have no idea if mine's lit. Mine did not light.
While we wait, I'm going to try some of these biscuits with the jelly. I think mine's grape. I'm assuming his is orange or something. It's an oranger container, so let's still hold them side by side. Just like that.
Oop. That lit. Okay. We're lit. Really hope we don't catch it bench on fire.
So I'm opening my jelly. Looks more like a jam.
Mine just went out.
See that?
Nope, did not. Okay. That produces a lot of smoke.
It does. Well, I think it's the match.
No, the match is over there.
Oh.
These are wheat, I believe. No?
Produces a lot of heat.
Milk, eggs, soy, and peanuts.
So if you're allergic to peanuts, don't get a Lithuanian MRE. Get some jelly going here. The jam is very dense. Well, yours is extremely dense. Yours is solid.
Good though. Okay.
The biscuits, just to let you guys know, are very dense. They're not light biscuits. They're not like saltine crackers.
Oh, yeah.
And they're very hard.
I think that's honey. I think mine is honey.
But very good.
I think
I like it.
I think this is honey or peach. I'm going with honey.
Mine's good. All right. Make this other mixed drink.
It's kind of a cross between honey and peach.
So all I've done is I've added water to my cup. I'm going to start off by adding a little bit at a time because I have a feeling this is meant for a bigger bottle. I don't know.
Orange and lemon. So, orange juice and lemonade.
But I do think this is meant for a larger bottle than what I'm about to use in my cup. So,
yeah, it is very, very tightly packed in there.
it very much looks like just sugar. Okay, let's open that a bit more than that.
I just went all out and poured the whole thing. I've already got bubbles forming in my water.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep. His is a clump of sugar.
Yeah, mine seems like it's a little moist.
Those biscuits are really good. Okay. No, that is not lemonade. That is just lemon juice, in a sense. Yeah, that's basically just lemon juice. But very good. I'm actually going to leave that open.
Oh, mine is dissolving.
So, it's starting to liquefy a little bit.
It's very good. I like it.
I like hazelnut. So, I can't chew them very well, but these are actually really good.
So the almonds that it comes with, they're just unsalted raw almonds, which is good.
I love raw
Almonds are really good for you. Would you say it's been 12 minutes since we did this?
Mine's actually not boiling anymore, so probably.
Coffee thing.
Mine
It's still going.
Mine's starting to boil.
That's interesting because the tab is shrinking a lot and leaving like nothing behind. So I usually don't use things like wet fire. I usually just use fire, or I have a small gas powered stove that's very useful if I can't get a fire going, if it's just absolutely miserable and wet out. I'm going to open my entree, see what that's like. It is a little hot. There is another spot to tear right here. Looks like a beef stew. Got a large chunk of meat in mine. I'll hold it up to the camera in a minute. And then mix it together. But for you guys to take a look at, looks like a stew with some meat and some veggies in there.
Okay, so the vegetables look more like a rice and carrots, maybe potatoes in there. So I'm gonna take a bite because mine's not super hot, but that's what it is. Dinty Moore is what it tastes like. Dinty Moore beef stew. Those canned beef stews you can buy at the store.
I'm going to dump this out into a bowl so you guys can see it a little bit better.
I didn't bring a bowl. But it's very good. Very, very good.
I mean, it looks good. Oh. Yeah, you guys can see that a little bit better when it's not in the bag. I mean, you can't eat it out of the bag. Rory's eating it out of the bag. So, I mean, it looks good to me. You've got some veggies. You got a big chunk of meat in there. The meat, I did have to break up. It was in there very much like a chunk of meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's not boiling.
No. More of my lemon drink.
I'm going to lift this up so you guys can see what's going on. So if you look, my other tab started. That's what's left of my old one right here. And yeah.
I'm going back to eating. This isn't anything like our previous MRE review because this MRE is a lot better than the one I had last time.
I'm going to show you the close-up of these biscuits. Well, the biscuit's fairly thick. Pretty hard, you know. But what I really want to show you is that if you guys see, and look, you can see the grains that are in it. Like, it's a legit biscuit. Probably more filling than you realize. This is very good.
I like hazelnuts.
This is very good.
They're soft. Easy on my teeth. Yeah.
It almost tastes like a meatball stew.
I got very little boiling.
You're starting to percolate.
These biscuits are really good.
You can't go 2 hours without a snack.
Have you met me?
Huh.
So, I'm gonna pour the coffee in because I'm boiling.
I'm not. I did finish my orange drink though. That was good.
So, it's a powder. Very dark. Remove from heat. I mean, that tablet is going pretty strong. Yeah, I left some residue on the bottom.
Did it? Oh yeah.
Don't want to put residue on his workbench, so. But it's not super hot like I could.
Wanted to see if it would go out. It went out. Don't get them wet. It's not wet fire. Finish your food before you eat dessert.
Life's uncertain. Eat dessert first.
I understand why they have this, so you don't start a fire, so you don't have to take time to find firewood and set up a fire before, it's just a soldier meal, so if they have to stop to take time to get a fire going, they might as well set up camp. They're usually probably eating and then moving again or going right to bed. I'm gonna add my last one to it. Just trying to get things going here.
Toss some more out. All right, time to try some instant coffee.
Mine's not boiling yet. We're getting there. But as you see, I added my third tab. I think my main issue is the fact that my pot is so big. It's been percolating for like the past 10 minutes, but not boiling. Which is just frustrating. You know, a man needs his coffee. Doesn't help that at all. No, it is.
Why does this coffee taste funny?
Mixed with jam. No, it did. Yeah, melted all that right off. Yeah. I just got a little bit of jams.
So in our last MRE video, my entree wouldn't heat up. In this one, his water won't boil.
It's because I have that non-boiling water.
It's already been pre-boiled. Won't do it anymore. We have a product review coming up.
Oh, what?
Pecto.
Oh, no.
We have a pack stove product review video coming out. So stay tuned for that. I like hazelnuts.
Should have thrown a couple in your coffee while it was boiling.
Probably should.
Hazelnut coffee. I'm not doing that with almond. This sounds terrible.
So that's a stove after use.
You know why it's not boiling? You keep watching it.
Tim?
Rita? I don't know. Now for dessert. Coffee's still not boiling yet, so we need dessert while we wait. All the food's gone. We had the four biscuits, the entree,
It's 2 chocolate bars.
the nuts, and 2 chocolate bars. 1 chocolate bar per MRE.
No, it's 2.
Oh, it's 2 chocolate bars in. Oh,
2
wow.
chocolate bars.
Yep. We'll bring that up
Ruda.
close.
Ruda.
You can see that.
It's a U.
There's dark chocolate.
That's
Yeah,
good.
really good.
I like them.
I watched this thing by Townsend on how to make baked beans during the Revolutionary War.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this on our trip. Mine's not boiling yet. I'm on 4 tabs. The MRE only came with 3. I stole one of Roy's. And I'm still not boiling. It's hot, it's steaming, it's percolating, but it just won't get to that boiling point. I know it's not the pot. So, less than half of this is full of water.
I mean, it's.
So if you use it, I would say use a smaller cup. Like this probably would have been boiling if I had used my cup that came with my Swedish canteen. So probably would have been a better route than this pot. But what did you think of the MRE?
Dude, that. All right. Hold on. Focus on our faces.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let this go until I run out of tabs.
So, Lithuanian MREs are thoughts and reviews. The menu option 10, which I believe was beef. Again, it's in Lithuanian. Can't read it. Awesome. I will definitely buy that one again. The entree was great. The chocolate bars were good. I'm a chocoholic. I love dark chocolate, and they were dark chocolate. I now like hazelnuts because I've never had a hazelnut before. The biscuits, with me having fake teeth, it is actually hard to chew, but the biscuits were amazing. The honey that it came with, I'm guessing it's honey. It tasted like honey. That was good. The coffee is good. And the lemon juice, in a sense, is just that. It's lemon juice. It's really good. I like lemonade, so that's really good. And I like the fact that it comes with not just one little book of matches. It comes with a whole box with like 100 matches in it, and you get this little stand stove, and the fact that it very easy to do. I mean, definitely a good purchase and awesome design. Your thoughts?
I liked it. The meal was very good. My entree was, I think it was either beef or pork. To be honest, it was so mixed in the season, it was hard to tell, but it was very good. It had real vegetables in there, which is always a plus. They aren't dehydrated, which in my opinion is awesome as far as taste goes. The chocolate was great. I thought it was good. As far as the entree goes, mine had a big chunk of meat in it. I'm not entirely sure what it was. Mine was number 5. Roy's was number 10. It had real vegetables in there that weren't dehydrated, which when it comes to taste is a lot better in my opinion. The nuts were a nice little snack to have. The crackers, the biscuits, they were hard. But I think they're hard. One, if they were soft and easy to break, they would have been destroyed in your pack.
And it's like hardtack.
And they're essentially like hardtack, which is very filling if you didn't know that. I do wish that I was able to get my water to boil. Again, still waiting for that. I'm about to try it and just mix it in with hot water to see what happens because my tabs are pretty much gone. The entree was delicious. The snacks were delicious. The orange drink came out a little moist, like it was chunky. Like it had gotten wet at some point in time, but it was very good. That's gone. I love the fact that it comes with a full box of matches. Like, as bushcrafters and people that spend a lot of time in the outdoors, and most of our cooking is done with a fire, matches are a great thing. And I only used one match to get 4 tablets going.
I used 3.
The other thing that I haven't used yet that it came with that I think is pretty cool, because sometimes when you get to go eat, your hands are just disgustingly dirty, is a towelette that's lemon scented.
Yeah.
I would buy one again, definitely. I really enjoyed it, but I would suggest using a smaller cup instead of a medium pot to do your water in. Other than that, it was great. Oh, it did come with a zip tie, so if you're out in the woods and you're out and about, you shove all this back into the main bag, as your trash bag, twist it shut and zip tie it shut so you can throw it in your bag because no one should be leaving trash out in the woods.
Even if you go in the woods empty-handed, come out with something.
Yeah, it's a great thing, in my opinion. I would definitely have another one.
Yes, and the coffee is really good.
You know what? I still got tabs. We're going to wait until all my tabs are gone. When the fire goes out, I'm going to add the coffee, whether it's boiled or not. But, in the meantime,
thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another video. Hopefully soon.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Have a good day.